Michigan, Ohio State is, think about it, the Big Ten East Championship once again. They're both, Michigan is 8-0 in conference. Ohio State 7-1 in conference. Tale of two teams right now. One started off slow and is quickly rising. The other one started off high and is slowly kind of, are they petering out or are they leveling off? This is 114th meeting, goes back to 1897, but Ohio State has won 6 straight. You heard that. Jim Harbaugh hadn't beat Urban Meyer. He hadn't beat Ohio State, and that's what he was hired to do. Is this the year? One's got some pretty good defense and an okay offense. The other one's got a pretty good offense and no defense. Mark, what do you think about this game in Columbus for pretty much all the marbles?
It's all going to come down to Don Brown and his defense, a defensive coordinator for Michigan. If he can stop the running attack, J.K. Dobbins last week rushed for over 200 yards. But the problem is, does he have anything left in the tank? Because he had 38 touches in that game against Maryland. And their defense on the other side of the ball for Ohio State, they can't stop the running game. So if I'm Michigan, I'm pounding the ball with Karan Higdon right up the middle for 3 quarters. And then in the 4th quarter, I use a play-action pass with Shea Patterson. And Shea Patterson will be able to run the ball effectively on this defense. I got Michigan winning big, Coach, 41-27 at the shoe.
Oh, that doesn't happen at the shoe, Mark. I remember we beat them 50-14 when the situation was very similar. Ohio State gets ready for this football game, but more importantly, Mark, Ohio State players know they can beat Michigan. Nobody on Michigan's team ever has beaten Ohio State. And to come down there and play at Ohio State, remember 2 years ago, they both were very, very good, and Ohio State prevailed in that game, very committedly fought. I think Ohio State defense has to show up, but they haven't done it. I know Dobbins rushed for 200 yards, but on 38 attempts, Mark. On 3rd and 1, offensive line Ohio State I don't think is very impressive in running the football. But I got to give credit to Dwayne Haskins. Mark, he's had an incredible year. He should definitely be in the Heisman candidate. I mean, he's made some great throws. He's put that Ohio State football team on his back time after time when they could do nothing else on defense, etc. I look for Michigan to prevail 28-27, but I would not be surprised if Urban Meyer doesn't find a way to win it. He has an excellent staff, so does Jim Harbaugh. It's just going to be a great game. I can hardly wait to see it. It will be a very physical game.
Coach, there's one guy on the Michigan team that has beaten Ohio State, Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah, but he also beat me, too, but that doesn't make him great. He threw a fade on us on 3rd and 10 to beat me when I was in Notre Dame. But I think it having been part of the game, I can tell you the anxiety of the fans, the enthusiasm. You go in that stadium, there's just an electricity that favors Ohio State in this game. As you said, Ohio State won 6 in a row. I wouldn't be surprised if they made it 7, but Michigan is the better team right now. And I love what Shane Patterson's doing. When they run Shane Patterson, they're a different football team. This is a different football team than opened up the season. Now, their offensive line is getting much better at Michigan.
Yep.
Well, if Michigan can break the streak, Mark, I think you'll agree Don Brown should get the attaboy for that win because, you know, Devin Bush and if Chase Winovich is healthy, they're going to need those guys because Dwayne Haskins doesn't have any help, but I'm going to tell you right now, he is the real deal. You watch some of the throws he made against Maryland, almost blindfolded, through a window, somebody caught it. That guy can play, but I think Don Brown's got a plan for old Mr. Haskins. We're going to see how that goes.